Okay, I know gays are not gonna like this, but when I was living downtown up until 1980, okay, downtown Washington, D.C., it was odd that often as I was walking down there to the places I usually went, like one would be GW University. And I lived in the area around 15th Street and Massachusetts Avenue Northwest. And I lived in apartments at 1301 15th Street, and then I moved a block. When I got my degree, my master's degree, I moved a block to a nicer place, still roach infested. Oh my God. Anyway, I moved a block away that had air conditioning. And so my room overlooked 16th Street and Scott Circle. And if you stuck your head out the window and looked to the left, you could see the White House. Now, when I lived down there, I would be going to GW University or the National Press Building, usually. The National Press Building was at 14th and F Streets, Northwest. And GW is up there around, to this day, my mind will not allow me to know the main street there. I think it's 20th, but my mind won't remember that. Is it 19th? No, I think it's 19th. I think it's 20th Street, around 20th and Pennsylvania Avenue. You go down southward of that, and you're like in the main area of GW University. There's the Marvin Center, which is the student center, and if you make a right on the street there, I don't know what it was. I don't remember the name. Was it? Let me think. If that's Pennsylvania Avenue, it would be around 8th Street, something like that. Go down that block, and then the library, Gelman Library, would be on the left, where I spent most of my time. Anyway, as I was moving around downtown, mostly between these two places, often this gay dude, I'd see him walking toward me on the sidewalk. Yeah, he was just in the crowd. He didn't know anything about me, and I didn't know anything about him, but he was a scary as hell looking dude. I mean, he was, to me, okay, because he was like, I don't want to describe him, okay, because I think the more I talk, the more trouble I'm getting myself in. But I kept thinking, why do I keep seeing this dude coming toward me on the sidewalk? That's when I'd see him. I'd be walking somewhere, and he'd be walking the opposite direction toward me along the sidewalk. He'd be alone, I'd be alone, right? And I won't go into any descriptions, but this guy, the way he looked, just weird, scary to me, okay? And I kept running into him. He was clearly a gay man, like, I was then around 22 to 24, and he was 40 or 40 to 50. He'd be wearing a coat and tie, Oh, so weird. And I thought, every time I saw this guy, I thought, oh my God, Now, I did not have any idea at that time that I'd been raped in my sleep as an adolescent over and over, and that's why I couldn't make connections with the opposite sex or even with my own sex. With my own sex, it always seemed that if I befriended some male, things always developed where it'd get to the point where it would be, okay, drop your pants, I'm ready now. I'd be, what? Yeah, I swear to God. That's why I have this saying where I say, when you're somebody like me, you run from predator to predator. You just can't escape. You think, Ah, there's a smiling person. Ah, there's a smiling person over there, and you run to that person. You find it's another predator. It's another predator. So that was my life, and it took till old age and the ostracism of all these years, where I say I've been in a kind of solitary confinement. I really have. I mean, there's my wife right over there. I love her dearly. She's a very smart woman, very capable, and a very good woman. But does she understand any of this? No. No, I've been alone with this my entire life. And it's only been within the last, like, 5 years that I've been figuring everything out. And I guess the reason is that my biological father was around 63 years old when I was conceived. So once I hit around that age, everything started to become revealed to me. And so, you know, I'm desperate to get out of this solitary confinement that I've been in for so long. And, well, those are my thoughts. It's Tuesday, the 25th of November, 2025, and I'm going to be 72 years old very soon. I hope that I meet you soon, and that you and I will reach the promised land together.